Hey guys, Ogalbina here, bringing you guys our APA Little Cup Wi-Fi Season 4 Week 4 battle against Just Kurt and his Winnipeg Blue Squirtles. Now, Kirby is one of my closest friends. He is a really good Little Cup player, despite his record not being the greatest this season. He has made leaps and bounds in LC Draft over the last few months. He made it to top 16 in Little Cup Legends. He's a very good standard player, and I think he's really started to adjust a lot to Little Cup, and so he's definitely not someone to slack on. He also makes great content when he decides to upload. So I'm going to leave him in the description below. I want you guys to go try and find a Kurt video that he hasn't freaking privated at this point. And I want you to tell him, please upload, because he makes great stuff. But regardless, let's do a quick little team video so you can see what we're bringing, why we're bringing it, so you have that background knowledge going into the match. But yeah, our team, if you did forget, consists of Salandit, Dreepy, Chinchou, Vullaby, Baltoy, Eevee, Binacle, Snover, Cubchoo, and Yamask, while Kurt's team consists of Cutiefly, Trubbish, Galarian Farfetch, Inkay, Golett, Qfant, Zigzagoon, Bounsweet, Roggenrola, and Snom, the threat. Now, right off the bat, this is going to be a very offensive game. We have some things that Kurt just doesn't deal with very well offensively. We'll get into those, obviously, in a second. But Kurt has some things I don't deal with defensively whatsoever. Cutiefly. It stabs plus psychic, demolishes my team. Nothing I can do about it. Don't have a steel type. That's fun. My resist is Salandit. Also very fun. Good fairy resist, not a good Cutiefly resist. Galarian Farfetch too. My fighting resist are my ghost types that don't resist fighting when it's scrappy. So also not going to be fun. Qfant, don't switch into that very well. Golett, don't switch into that very well. Inkay, don't switch into that very well. He has a lot of really potentially annoying things for me to deal with, so I think this game is going to 100% be predicated on who grabs the early momentum and wins those early game battles. But yeah, that being said, let's jump right into it. First off, we got Vullaby, rocking off the Eevee Light, Weak Armor, Ability, Air Slash, Dark Pulse, Heat Wave, and Nasty Plot. We are a Nasty Plot set once again. I think once we get it to +2 and we have Rocks up, we can essentially win the game with this set. I think he does really, really well. We just need a little bit of chip on some things, and we're in a really good spot. He doesn't have the most priority on his team. This is a mon that is not affected by web, so it's a great win con in that sense. We need to make sure that the Cutiefly Sash is broken if it is Sash. Get a little bit of chip on Trubbish. Get a little bit of chip on Roggenrola. And we're honestly sitting pretty with Vullaby here. We just kind of have to position it correctly. We can take a hit from Farfetch after Rocks if it is not Life Orb. Next up, we have Dr. Drano rocking out with the Berry Juice, Levitate's ability, Psychic Stealth Talk, Rapid Spin, and Scorching Sands. Gives the Rocker, gives a Webs Remover, and it gives us a decent offensive presence against his team. He does not appreciate switching into Psychic plus ground coverage whatsoever, in all honesty, so that's obviously really, really good for us. And it's a good choice to Farfetch. Check. We can obviously take a CC, eat our Berry Juice after a little bit of chip, and then Knockoff doesn't knock us out after that. We do die to a Knockoff, though, if we do have our Berry Juice still. So that's something we have to keep in mind. Excuse me. Going forward. Next up, we got Simp Lord, the Salandit, rocking out the Pyop, Buried Corrosion as its ability, Nasty Plot, Flamethrower, Flame Charge, and Sludge Wave. Now, this thing also does very well versus Kurt's team. He does not have a water type, so Flamethrower is pretty much uncontested on his team, so Nasty Plot in return is also very good. We are Pyop. If I see a Cutiefly, I'm leading this and I'm clicking Flamethrower. You cannot stop me. Knowing Kurt and knowing his predicament against a Salandit, I think that he's obviously going to be carrying Psychic. I think he's going to take any damage on this that he possibly can and try and knock me out with Psychic turn 1 if he does see me in that opportunity, opposed to trying to get up webs. And even if he gets up webs, we still have the opportunity to spin them away later, and our main win con does not need webs in order to win the game, so we could be in a pretty solid position with that. So this is meant not only as a breaker, but also as a Cutiefly lure, if all goes to plan, stuff like that. Pyop Berry obviously weakening the Psychic, due to it being super effective and whatnot. Next up, we got Snover rocking out with the Icy Rock. Snow Warning is its ability, Blizzard, Ice Shard, Giga Drain, and Leech Seed. Leech Seed is honestly just filler. 3 moves on top are what we really, really need in this matchup. Now, he doesn't have great switch-ins to Snover, in all honesty. And obviously, Snover, with the Icy Rock, as you see, maximizing our hail turns, is here to set the hail for our Cubchoo, which we'll get to in a minute. But its main job in this matchup, in particular, is to force damage on Qfant. As I'm trying to stop myself from yawning in the middle of a video. Because that is his only ice resist. And if we can force damage on that, then we're in a much, much better with our Cubchoo trying to break through his team. So we'll obviously be in a really good spot there. We're going to be clicking Blizzard 90% of the time. Might be clicking an occasional Giga Drain, maybe an occasional Ice Shard or something like that. But it's mostly here just to click Blizzard, set Hail, and be, you know, a general nuisance to switch into, in all honesty. And yeah, that's going to be Snover. Next up, we got Cubchoo. Rocking out the Life Orb, Slush Rush, ability, Ice Punch, Superpower, Power Up Punch, and Play Rough. Power Punch is a little bit filler. The other team moves are mainly what we need. Power Punch is nice if we get something weakened or on a sash that we can take off and get a +1 attack, because then we're definitely claiming a kill. This thing should outspeed the entirety of my opponent's team under Hail, which is obviously super, super nice. And with some chip, we pretty much OHKO everything on the team, which is also really, really nice. And Snover forcing damage on the Q-Fam opens up our Cubchoo in turn, which is obviously super, super nice. Ice Punch, Superpower, Play Rough is mainly for the Galarian Farfetch. After Rocks, if it's offensive, we can knock it out a good majority of the time, depending on you know, spread of the Farfetch, which is obviously super clutch. And yeah, it's just here to punch a giant hole through our opponent's team. Then lastly, we got Chinchou, Panther 2, rocking out with the Choice Scarf. Volt Absorb is his ability, which is really funny because me and Kurt were talking about this before the game. We were in call when I was building, and I said, I don't have an ability on Chinchou I need. I honestly could have been Illuminate in this matchup. On Volt Absorber, for some reason, he must have some weird, like, Thunder Punch coverage on Golett, I guess. Yeah, I think that's about it. He doesn't really have... Excuse me. He doesn't have an Electric type, and he doesn't have a Water type. Nothing around this team really carries those kinds of coverage moves. So I didn't really need an ability. I went Volt Absorb just because I almost went Illuminate just for the flex, but I ended up not going for it. Skull Volt, which doesn't claim Thunderbolt. He doesn't switch into this very well at all. He actually doesn't really have a water resist on his team. We don't really count Bounce Sweep. Bounce Sweep is pretty garbage versus me. With Volbeat, Salandit, Snover, and Cubchoo all just waiting in the wayside to, you know, demolish it on its own. Dazzling Gleam is for the strongest possible move against the Farfetch. Thunderbolt's also very spammable once we take out the Golett. And Golett obviously doesn't want to switch into it itself. So depending on the end situation, both of our stabs are very, very good in this matchup. But yeah, that's going to be the team. I will be right back with the match. Alright guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with Mr. Kurt. We'll see how this goes. This is a really shitty matchup. This is pretty bad, but we'll see what we can do. And yeah, I'm playing really late at night, so I'm listening to music to kind of keep myself awake. But we'll see if that distracts me. So let's see what he has. He has Cutie, Farf, Golett. Oh, he has the Ingay. I hate Ingay. Trubbish, Qfant, and Inkay. Now it's a matter of what we want to lead with. Part of me really wants to lead off with my Salandit because it potentially just beats a like, you know, a Sash lead or a Scarf lead Cutie pretty well. Even if it's Psychic, we should be in a pretty decent spot. And I can nasty plot up on a Trubbish pretty safely. Unless it's Stomping Tantrum. Oh shit, it gets Stomping Tantrum. It's not good. I can scout for it though. Scarf Chinchou looked very good in the end game. There's not a water resist on this team. So like, that's actually super good if I keep webs away. Let's see, Trubbish. Stomping Oh, it doesn't get Stomping Tantrum. Ground move. It doesn't get a ground move, actually. That's only Big Garb. Okay, I'm glad I checked that, because I would have been really scared. So, yeah, we're going to lead off with, you know, Big Salandit. Hopefully put on some offensive pressure. And be able to go from there. Good luck to Kurt, though. I'm nervous about this one, though. Kurt's, he might not have a great record this season, but he's definitely improved immensely as a Little Cup player. Like, he's been killing it lately. Especially in the Little Cup Legends Tour, which I'll probably upload, like, you know, a nice little movie for that, because I made it pretty far in that as well. He made top 16, though. And was, you know, really solid there. So, that is going to be a Cutie Fly lead. Which is something I'll take. Yeah, I'll take that. So I'm just going to Flamethrower. I feel like Flamethrower is pretty no drawback. I don't think there's actually a Fire Resist on this team. There's not. So if he's Sash, he might Psychic me. Or if he's Scarf, he might Psychic me. If he's Scarf, he might U-turn, fearing my Sash. He might protect, thinking I'm fake out. Like, there's a lot of options for him here. Psychic. Awesome. So our Pineapple Berry is going to pop. And this is a big threat to our team. Let me chew that up. It's not Life Orb. It's most likely Sash. It's not. That's awesome. Okay, down it goes. That's phenomenal. Down goes QD, which means no webs. And no webs makes me very happy. That is amazing. Okay. Sweet. So from here, here's a few options. He can go Golett. That forces me out. He can go Inkay. Also very scary. Very scary, actually. Oh, dude, if he's that freaking weakness, I mean, Blunder Policy Hypnosis set is looking ugly. And he's, like, not contrary. He's, whatever other ability it gets in, like, Calm Mind. Man, what is this? Big Golett. I'm gonna go into Big Newt right here. And what I want to do is I want to force damage on that Q-Fan. I want to force a lot of damage on it. Because that thing's an issue. And if I can chip that, then my dude also goes crazy. My Cubchoo. So we're in a good spot from there. So we're going to switch out. Our Slanted still has a lot of offensive utility in this game. So Big Newt's going to come out. Snow Warning's going to pop. We are Icy Rock, so we will have 8 turns of Hail up on the field. Okay. Awesome. Buff by the Hail. Part of me wants to double Salandit. Because it covers the Q-Fan switch in. Yeah, I'm gonna make the double. Worst comes to worst, he gets me. You know? Like, worst comes to worst, he gets me. Should be in a pretty good spot, though, so, like, whatever. We're gonna make the Salandit double, and I'm gonna throw off a giant Psychic. And if he tries to, like, Poltergeist me, too, I don't have an item. So it covers that, I guess, as well. But I think he makes the Q-Fan switch. And the more chip I get on that, the better we switch out. Oh, no! That could be a speed tire, it could not be very fast. He is going to switch. Awesome. So we get back into Salandit. Dumbo, there we go. Awesome. Simplord is affected by the hail, but it's all good because they are as well. That shows us that we are faster. So it's not a Scarf Q-Fan. I think that's how that works. Pretty sure. Hope I'm not yelling because of the music in my ear right now. That wouldn't be good. I'll turn up the in-game music that I can't hear. It looks like it's low, though. It looks like it's low. Young Simplord hopefully picks up another KO right here, though. We'll see what we can do. My my Nasty Plot dude also. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, I'm fine with this trade. You're gonna get rocks. That's annoying, but like, I'm not super upset. So what I'm gonna do, so it was very bulky EVO. What I'm gonna do is just Flame Charge. Should knock this thing out. I'd be very surprised if it didn't. I'd be super upset if it didn't. We'll see though. And yeah, we'll be able to get off some really nice damage right here. On, you know, whatever wants to potentially come in and stuff. He's not Spadef on his Inkay. How does he take us on? Like, how well? With Hail up, we don't. Okay, if after Rocks, it was a chance, but like, Rocks are not up, obviously. But we're gonna Flame Charge. We might as well give it the +1. Just because our Slandit's pretty much useless at this point with Rocks up, and then the Hail being a thing. You know, that's obviously not good for us at all. But this covers a Scarf Farfetch. This covers a Scarf Inkay. Things like that. So if they want to come in, we get a lot of damage off. And we'll be in a pretty good spot from there. The only issue is it's kind of hard to spin right now. With the goal at existing, honestly. Like, if I could spin, this would be so much easier. But I am mad scared. Oh, this guy. Here he comes. Here he comes. Let's see if it is Evio. We're gonna just throw off a big flamethrower. Try and get some damage off. That is not Evio. Oh, it is. Maybe. Maybe he's Scarf. Because he's hard switched out last time I came in. So what's left? Part of me really wants to go into big, Nah, I think I just try and get off some big damage with my, what do you call it? Cubchoo. Let's get him some screen time. My boy. We're gonna throw off an Ice Punch. Not a switching. I mean, there's not a switching on his team. The only issue, actually, maybe this wasn't my best play, because Recycled Trub can actually be a pretty big issue right now. Yeah, Recycled Trubbish is actually kind of a fat issue for us right now. Depending on how much it does, actually. Maybe I can calc that. Let's calc it. Trubbish. LC Showdown usage. We 2-hit KO Berry Juice, but like, it can just be juice. So we're going to be able to knock this thing out, which means we can actually potentially spin, which is awesome. So if Trubbish comes out here, I'm going to go hard Ball Toy. And that's obviously good positioning for us. And we'll see what we can do from there. Inkay. How much does Inkay take if it's not Evio? Oh, Play Rough kills it. Play Rough. Yeah, I don't think he knew it got Play Rough. But we're going to be able to knock out the Inkay, and from here, we're in a really good position, man. We're in a really good position, I won't lie. So, big Cubchoo going crazy. Big Cubchoo going crazy. We're in a pretty good spot. But yeah. Kurt. No! Kurt, no! Come on, King. We know that's not it. We know that's not it. We're gonna go, hard Ball Toy, and I'm gonna spin. Spin's my best play. You could make a Dark Pulse play, which would be a good play by him. AUTOTOMIZE? I'd like you to stop. I think my play is to spin no matter what, because I should live one hit from this thing regardless. C-Bomb! I thought it might be Dark Pulse. Okay, I live. I am Fizz Death, so like that makes sense. We're gonna spin. No more rocks, which is nice. He's not Life Orb, which makes me think he's probably Juice. We're gonna Psychic. And this thing's probably gonna just claim a kill versus us. Unfortunately, we're not offensive, like, at all, so we're not gonna kill this thing. It did nothing. I could have also Scorching Sands it and tried to nab a burn, but hindsight's 20/20. So down goes Big Dr. Dreidel. Yeah, I think I go, let's go Big Abdul right here. I thought for, what's stronger? This might be Evio, to be completely honest. Trubbish. LC usage. It doesn't look like the roll is very different though, so I'm just gonna Dark Pulse and 2 Dark Pulses should not. Oh my god, and that's Rock Blast. That's so bad. Actually, that's so bad. We're weak armor. So like, if he gets more than 3 hits, or well, 3 hits even knock us out too. Oh, dude, this is a cool set, Kurt. Don't get 1 3. That was a very good set. I thought that was a clean set. Wow. I should have just psychicked it twice. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Oh, that's very bad. Okay, so I don't know what my out right now is. Oh my goodness. I might have gotten reversed by this. Or I might lose to Farfetch'd in the back. Like, honest to God. I'm an Ice Shard. Fuck, dude. That's so bad. That was a great bring by Kurt. Only get 2. Only get 2. I live 2. Only get 2. Oh my god. Okay. Or an Ice Shard. Oh my god, that was a crazy set. Okay. Now I need to see what my best play is versus this thing. Is it Die to Hail? Please Die to Hail. Goodness gracious, bro. Wait, no, I should have gone. I threw. C-Bomb never killed. I need to see Farfetch'd. Man, I almost just threw. I might be able to save my ass there. Dude, yeah, cuz I need this. So, I'm going to go hard Chin Chow. I don't think I have another play. I am Icy Rock, so like I might have enough hail turns. I think I super threw though. Oh, you got all the hits. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Okay. So what I should have done is gone Chin Chow initially, because I eat an offensive hit from this thing, but yeah, this is bad. So we're Scarf Dazzling Gleam. We'll be able to get off a lot of damage, and then it's a matter of his item at this point, to be completely honest. If he's not Evio, I think Gleam and Ice Punch actually always kills him no matter what. So we're going to Gleam right here. So he's not Evio at all. Goodness, I thought this was going to be a... Wow. Okay, so I think we should be okay. And then I just go Cubchoo and I Ice Punch. Goodness gracious, great game to Kurt, man. He almost kicked our ass there. That was an awesome Trubbish set. That was a great Trubbish bring by him. Wow. Terrifying. But we're gonna be able to Ice Punch, be able to barely narrow out a 1-0 win. Wow, we definitely didn't play that endgame very solidly. Won't lie to you. That was very iffy on our end. But we were able to kind of damage control there and at least pick up a 1-0 win on what should have potentially been, much better for us. The AUTOTOMIZE Trubbish bring was very cool. That was awesome. Please go check out Cart in the description below. I'm going to link him down there. I know he has some things he's potentially thinking about uploading, and when he is uploading, he's definitely one of my favorite creators to watch. He's very, very entertaining, and he's a very solid player, as you can see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, be sure to drop a like or a sub. I can't even talk right now. I'm a little woof. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.